Hello and welcome to Geeks of the Round. I'm your host, Matt Moore, and tonight we are talking about The Flash, episode 212, Fastlane, which of course puts like an oldie song in my head, but whatever. So let's introduce the panel. Charles, what did you think of the episode?
I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. I thought the episode for the most part was forgettable.
Okay. How about you, Isaiah? What did you think?
I didn't care for it. I didn't care.
Okay. And how about you, Lou? What did you think of the episode?
It was a poor man's ripoff of Fast and Furious.
I thought it was Need for Speed.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
There was one very, very short, driving scene.
Not even that, the whole we're family speech and all this other shit.
Yeah.
He ain't fucking Dominic Toretto.
You mean Vin Diesel? You mean Groot? He was not Groot. He's not Groot.
Yes, because Dominic Toretto is the only person who ever says we're family. That's never existed in any other...
This was a family episode. That's all it was. It was a family episode.
Or, real life ever before.
All the memes I saw on Twitter were fucking referencing this episode to goddamn Fast and Furious and Vin Diesel saying we're family.
That's because people are stupid.
Well, that's Twitter, so who gives a shit what they think?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, but that whole...
Tar Monster?
Iris, he was... Why even have a fucking villain of the week? Because that was just pathetic.
That was terrible.
I was expecting Tar Pit to be a far more compelling villain, and
really?
Nope, he was severely underused, and his motivations were understandable, but they were still a bit weak.
Again, I must be really lost in this whole Tar Monster BS, because when he went to the Tar, he should have been dead instantaneously.
Hell,
there's no way in hell he could die.
Zoom's appearance in this episode was far more compelling than Tar Pit.
That was just... I didn't care for that.
I want to introduce you to a TV show. It's called The Flash. It's always been like that. Every single episode of of both seasons has been, there is the main storyline, and then there is the bad guy, which is way in the back of the story. The bad guy is the secondary story in the show.
But he barely shows up. He barely shows up, so it's hard. He's in the show already.
But to agree with Matt with what he said in a previous hangout, Zoom has gotten more screen time than Reverse Flash ever got in season 1.
Yeah.
In Reverse Flash case, it was more compelling. This is just he pops in, he pops out.
Zoom is not compelling according to you because we still don't know enough about him. That's the whole point, dude.
You want to know what they're doing this season? Zoom's name carries so much fear that they don't have to have him on screen that much.
Right, because it's pretty much...
It's perfect.
Right.
So when he does come, he becomes menacing, and he shows Wells, bitch, I can kill you whenever I want.
Yeah, it's true.
So I thank you for this little injection of the Speed Force. Great. You're going to keep working for me, and when I decide you're done, then I'll just kill you.
Yeah, and your daughter. So it's we already saw that coming. He's going to kill you and your daughter.
Yeah, because Zoom is not a man of his word. He's not.
He's an entity. He's not a man. He's just an entity.
He does whatever the fuck. He does what he wants, whatever the fuck he wants.
He's the candy man. How about that?
We assume he's not a man of his word because he's a bad guy, but we don't know that for sure.
In order for him to be a man of his word, he has to have a sense of honor, and I don't get that from him at all.
Okay, he tortures people again, so honor is not his case.
I don't think Zoom has a single bit of honor just because he's so willing to kill people and he is sadistic as hell.
Have you been watching a little TV show called Lucifer? That motherfucker has no honor whatsoever, but he won't lie.
And he's funny.
Lucifer does have honor. He just has a twisted view. What is it? What's the word? A twisted view of it, or a twisted version of it.
Kill any motherfucker for any fucking reason.
And Matt, remember Wally West's little speech why he likes to race and all this and that?
Oh God!
It fucking sounded like Paul Walker in Fast and Furious, the first one.
It kind of did.
When he was talking to Mia about loving the adrenaline and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not what Wally West said.
Who really cares what he says? He was
What Wally West said about
Wally West said. It said it reminded him of drives with his mom down the coast or whatever the fuck it was.
Which is actually quite moving and touching.
Really,
and beautiful.
Really?
I thought that was great. I thought that was a perfect reason for why he was doing that.
So you guys
look, Isaiah, Lou, hold on for a second. Isaiah, his mom is dead. Now, no matter what you have to say about the whole thing, that is still tragic. And you cannot even begin to comprehend what Wally is going through. So he's going to do whatever he can to stay close, to feel close to his mother. And if that means stop doing the stupid violin, you know what? And when he's driving on those races that reminds him of those moments on those drives with his mom, that's understandable. That makes a whole lot of sense to me.
Dude, all they needed to do in that particular scene was get fucking Wiz Khalifa and start playing him in the background saying, "See you again."
Whatever. Just because someone dives doesn't make it fucking like Fast and Furious.
Well, hey, take a look at Lou. I mean, that's Lou's thing. He's the one that brought up the whole Fast and Furious.
I still don't give a fuck about Wally West. Dude, I don't give a fuck.
Dude, it's early in his character development. Give it time.
And Wally West, I am going to guess, and I don't think this is a wild speculation at all, but this is my speculation. He's going to become very important in Earth 2. I'm thinking he's going to be a big deal in the story in Earth 2, which we are going to see next week. And Earth 2, the storyline of Earth 2 is going to be 2 episodes long.
Oh, God. We're going to see Killer Frost. Oh, God.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that. I think she looks hot, but still,
you're a freak.
What?
Dude, I mean, Isaiah, I answered your question earlier. If you didn't want to be here, you didn't have to show up.
But I have to.
No, you don't. You have no obligations. All we really need is just 3 people: me, Lou, and Matt, and that's it.
But you need a real black guy, though. So.
The fuck we do is if we need a real black guy, we're gonna call Deanna.
See?
We don't need the black guy.
You got Deanna for the black guy for your
No,
show.
that's just it. Is Isaiah's not a black guy. I mean, his skin is black, but he's not the black guy. I mean, no joke, and I've said this before.
He said multiple times.
All of us, none of us are as racist as Isaiah is.
But however, there's one thing.
Freaking close.
There's one thing. You guys didn't know, well, pretty much me and Lou knew this already, like, bye, Felicia. You guys didn't know that. I knew it. Lou knew it, but nah, you guys didn't know that.
I had said, I've only seen Next Friday, the sequel. I never saw the original.
You poor bastard.
Well, there's a lot of classic movies I've never watched.
Soul Plane.
Once. I hate it with passion. I hate it so bad.
Oh, my God.
So was pretty much Blank Man and Meteor Man. I hate those.
Blank Man was not a terrible movie.
For you. How long have you spent living in an area renowned for gang violence?
Once before.
Oh, boy.
It was not fun. For how long? I was 3 years old. So about 2 years.
Most of my fucking life, so shut the fuck up.
It was 2 years, thank you.
Columbus, Ohio. You live in the whitest freaking... Where you live is almost as white as where Charles lives.
I wish. I still have gangsters out here. They shooting guns over here. There's a SWAT team over here.
The place where I live, it's pretty fucking white.
Yeah, yours is white, but mine's no. It's just ghetto over here. No.
Isaiah, if you walk down Whedon's block, they'll shoot you just because they'd be like, "Who the fuck is that?"
No. They'll say, "Who's that
He's
Negro?"
not wearing a white hood.
No. Who's that Negro over there? Oh, William's a Negro lover. Mm-hmm. He's a Negro lover.
Shit. The Simpsons will fucking cap your ass with their lawnmower.
This went racist super fast.
Before Wally West even meets Barry, like weeks have passed, he still has not met Barry.
Yeah.
He sees the Flash. He sees the Flash before he sees his own adopted brother.
Right.
What the fuck?
I know.
Like that actively upsets me. Like Wally is like avoiding the fuck out of Wally.
You say
like
Ollie?
showed up at the
Did you say
door.
Ollie?
Wally?
There, he's the Flash. He could have changed right there, walked in, and been hey, how you doing?
You know, maybe if Cisco would get on his ball and create the fucking ring.
No, he made an app. He made a cool app.
He's too busy making stupid metahuman apps.
Which is like, wow.
Yeah.
Cisco could basically create the Vibe glasses with one hand, and he could create the Vibe glasses with one hand, and he could create this metahuman app with the other and do the whole thing blindfolded.
That was a terrible invention, though. I'm sorry.
What? Tinder for metahumans?
Yes. It was just terrible.
It could potentially be used.
It's like Facebook.
It could be potentially used as a hit list.
Or pretty much, you can use like, hey, wait a minute, Barry Allen is actually the Flash. Hey, you never know moments.
Barry's not on that list.
Hey, anything can happen on that show.
How it was described, Barry would be on that list. Barry would be considered. How it was described is if anything goes cray-cray, social media will pop up on his app. That's not fucking Tinder for superhumans. It's literally an RSS feed. That's all it is.
That's what they said. They want to create a Tinder for superhumans.
No. They want a World Star Hip Hop. They want World Star Hip Hop for all these metahumans. Like, yeah, World Star. Mm-hmm.
Isaiah. Mm-hmm. This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
So let me see what else. But yeah, it kind of bothers me that I don't think Wally and Barry have even met yet. Which is
haven't they? I could have sworn that Barry and Wally met once and they shook hands and then Barry left to go do something.
I don't remember that.
I could have sworn I might have seen it. Who knows? Maybe my brain is playing tricks on me.
His head, so I'm going to unblock him so he can.
It's true. We did it right. It did happen.
When did it happen?
Was it at the police station?
No, it was pretty much if I'm correct, it was the season final for last year, like 2015. And so,
what? You know what? Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, they did. They did. He's right. The Christmas party at the West House when he showed up. Barry was there with Patty.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I do remember that. Okay,
there you
go. Everything took place off screen.
I still say Isaiah should shut the hell up.
Hey, I was right, so don't be mad. Don't be mad at me because I was right.
Well, Charles was right. You just verified it.
Yeah, because I was right because he was right.
Motherfucker, what the hell? God damn it. You are hurting my brain, dude.
Hey.
You are hurting my brain.
You should have been right. You should have been right.
So do we have a theory as to why Iris had to spend 2 days in the hospital for a piece of glass in her shoulder?
Oh my god, it was so funny. I'm sorry. He's like, hey, move out the way, Iris. Stop saying.
She could get a serious injury, not life-threatening, but she could basically lose control of her motor functions in that arm. It can be pretty serious.
If it went through some like major tendons, I could see that, but. And if the glass shard was long enough, I could see it being a big deal. But you're right. Most likely, it should not have been that long. It should have been some stitches and then get the fuck out.
I'm sorry, but
the other show that I watched about it, they said, well, maybe it cut an artery, and that's why they kept her in for 2 days.
Seriously, from the time she got cut to the time she was in the hospital, literally like 10 seconds had passed. That was it.
Yeah, it wasn't that deep either. It was like, come on.
She was at the hospital instantly.
Like, you put some Neosporin.
He got shot.
Wait, guys, hold. Okay, just when she got injured because of that shard of glass,
I'm sorry, but I thought that scene right there was so funny that I had to laugh out so hard because, like, damn, is she gonna move? Is she gonna move?
Right. I blocked Charles out of the hangout just because of the fact he seemed to be really enthusiastic about making a point, and I thought I'd be an asshole. Go on, Charles. I promise not to block you this time.
Yeah. Okay, but no. What I was trying to say was that when Iris was actually injured with the shard of glass, it was nighttime. But then when they did the whole 10-second jump to the hospital, it was the day. So several hours had passed. It was a time jump, basically.
Yes, there was a time jump, but she still got to the hospital within like 10 seconds.
Right. It was like she should have been out.
The next scene, they were when everyone else had gotten there, and yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody but
So,
Barry.
yes, there was a time jump, but that doesn't mean that Barry just like grabbed her and like went, you know what? I'm gonna walk there slowly.
Right. It was a massive time jump either. It was like.
Yeah.
Instead of Barry running
No,
1,500 miles, he was running
when they
14.
were there with her, when they were there with her, and she woke up, she had woken up from the sedative after going through surgery.
Yeah.
Actually, she was in and out. Wait, yeah, she was in and out. So it was that.
So I have a question. How the fuck is tiny ass Barry picking up all these people left and right?
That's
like,
a good
seriously.
question.
And it's not just Iris. I mean, he's picked up some big ass fucking people and carried them some distance.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it could be. You know what it could be. You know what it could be. It could be those lightning-induced abs.
Maybe.
Shut up. Just shut up, please. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
But he's kind of got a point. Maybe Barry has the same type of strength that Spider-Man has. Look at all the Spider-Mans that they've had. They were never big Spider-Man.
Lou, to break that sense of logic, the reason why Spider-Man is so strong is because spiders can lift an X amount of weight over their own body weight.
Yeah, it is very, very strong. Their web is strong
It's
as
the
hell.
same thing with ants. It's the same thing with ants.
Barry Allen is strong.
But with
That's
the Flash, there's just...
He is strong well, if he's going super fast, then he pretty much can.
But his strength, like the supersonic punch kind of thing, that only works due to the momentum that he builds up when he's running.
But you say, but momentum here, he saved how his people.
I mean, in regards to his physical strength, I doubt he is. I doubt he has super strength. I doubt it.
Well, he has super strength.
I think that he's just. In regards to his like physique and his size, he probably has no more strength than anyone that has the same physique as he does.
Yeah.
I think all he has going for him is his super speed and his super healing, and that's it.
I think that
that's what he uses to his advantage.
I do not think he has strength.
Yeah, I think if he and Wally West got into an arm wrestling match, Wally West would destroy him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. But hey, let's talk about Harrison. Let's talk about Harrison Wells.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about Harrison Wells, and let's specifically skip over Tar Pit because no one gives a fuck about Tar Pit. So
it was terrible.
Harrison Wells totally like ripped off the Flash's power,
which was cool,
and admitted to it.
Yeah, which was also cool. I have to admit that was cool.
Because Earth 1, well, Earth 2, but Earth 1,
because he felt guilty.
He felt guilty. Conscious.
Yeah, because they were bonding. I didn't like that bonding moment between him and Harry. I mean, him and Barry. It was actually nice. It was really cool that they did.
Yo, and what the fuck was up with Police Brutality Joe?
He was angry. Yeah. he heard his kids like, oh, you hurt Barry, I'm gonna knock him out. You hurt Iris, I'm gonna knock him out. No,
yeah.
Really?
Did he have to knock out Tar Pit?
Yes, he was terrible villain. He needed to be knocked out.
Yo, that last scene with Tar Pit, I could have swore he was trying to form himself to look like Clayman from Batman.
You mean Clayface? You mean Clayface?
Whatever the hell his name is.
It's Clayface.
It is Clayface, yes. And that's just it, is a lot of people think that Tar Pit was a direct ripoff of Clayface, which is very
Sandman. Or Sandman.
Or Sandman, exactly. But whatever.
Yeah, who cares? He's done. He's over with. No one cares. He's gone.
Hey, you guys could clean up the mess before you leave.
And plus, that's a stupid power to have. Tar. Okay, so you like the small monster from Godzilla?
No. What pissed me off is that his body is formed of tar now, right?
Yes.
And so they freeze him, and then they explode his body, and then there's his body. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah. Your body burned up in a pit of tar.
Right, it was impossible.
Your body burned up in a pit of tar. And
there's an explanation for that.
It kind of became tar itself.
I don't get it.
It didn't make sense.
I get it. I'm sorry. This is confusing.
Here's the explanation. They took too much heat for all the deaths that they had at the beginning of the season. So they didn't want to kill Tar Pit with the explosion.
They can kill him. I don't give a fuck. Couldn't they kill him?
The thing is, they were only killing metahumans from Earth 2. Tar Pit is from our world.
I don't care. I don't care if he was Toilet Paper Man. He should have been killed. Kill him. I don't care. He's the sorry-ass villain of all time.
I actually expected them to kill him.
I want to fight Toilet Paper Man.
What's he going to do, wipe your ass?
Toilet Paper Man.
No,
Actually,
he's gonna wrap us in like toilet paper, and then we'll just break out of it.
Actually, that is a villain, though. That is a villain. He's
Oh,
from a
God.
cartoon, though.
That,
Yes,
that,
you know what I'm talking about.
But you have to admit that'd be a shitty episode.
But it'll be a good
Yeah.
episode, though. It'll be a good episode. Like, wait, he's toilet
Yeah.
paper.
Oh, I can see it now. Toilet paper man ends up showing up, and then of course Cisco says like, "Who are you supposed to be?" And I'm like, "I'm toilet paper man." It's like, oh God, that is a horrible name. Not even I would come up with that.
Your
No,
ass.
seriously, if I were fighting toilet paper man, all I'd do is like
Get some
if he
water?
wrapped me up or whatever, like covered me in toilet paper to where I was like mummied up, I'd just pee.
Right.
Like, and it
Or,
would make the toilet paper weak and like break out that way.
yeah, I'll pretty much be like, because I thought about toilet paper man because I thought about like another villain from from Codename Kids Next Door. He was, everything else like that. So yeah, remind me of that. But yeah, can we talk about Harrison Wells, please? Because that was really cool moments.
All right, Harrison Wells. That just it. Is really that was most of it. Is Harrison Wells did a bad thing, admitted that he would do a bad thing,
Yeah,
after he did a bad thing, and then admitted he actually did a bad thing.
And
He did two bad things.
He
He
did
threw an eraser at Barry.
That was
What?
funny. I'm sorry. He threw it at a dry erase board. He threw it at Barry. He's like, shh, get away, move, get away, leave. But is it just me, or that Harrison Wells gets really good scenes and everyone else kind of gets like okay or just mediocre scenes?
I think Tom Cavanaugh just makes the most out of his scenes. I don't know that he gets better scenes, but I think he definitely takes advantage of them.
I think he does, because he just eats up a lot of screen time in a good way. It's just like, every time I see him, it's like, oh, I wonder what he's talking about, what he's doing.
Here
Everyone
was
else is
another
just like,
issue.
oh.
Everything with Harry was great, but how the fuck did Iris find Need for Speed Captain? But yet Cisco and the police couldn't find him.
Right, that's a good question too.
Most likely, he was going by a different name.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Come on, man. She has yet to sell me on the fact that she's that good of an investigative reporter. She is
Right.
not no fucking Lois Lane.
that's true.
Well,
She's
that's
not
just
really
it. Is she already saw him at the race, so she knew what he looked like, which
Oh, no,
means
but-
all she had to do is go to one of the drivers and go, "Hey, where's this? Like, where can I talk to this guy?" That's
Oh
all
my
she-
god, that was.
She used her legs as the motivation.
Oh my god, that's right. The opening when she saw Wally West at the races, like, oh my god, it was so funny. It was like, wow, this is so awful, but it's funny because I had to laugh like, wow, it was so bad but funny.
I now have something else that upsets me about Isaiah, and that's that he takes pleasure in other people's pain, and he doesn't give a shit about other people's moms dying.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope.
This isn't me being sarcastic. This isn't me joking. These are things that actively.
I'm just that cold.
Yeah.
You see my YouTube channel? I'm colder.
So,
Isaiah, you are not. You know what? Never mind.
Thank you, Whedon. Thank you. More promotion from me. Thank you.
So in any case, yeah, it's. I mean, she wasn't necessarily looking for this person this bad guy per se. She wasn't looking for the same person. They just ended up finding the same person. If that
I'm
makes
sorry to say, but that bad guy, Need for Speed Captain, was a straight up dumb fuck.
It
Because
was.
once she would have pulled out the phone, I would have snatched the phone out her hand and broke it.
Or pretty much kill her. Or do
Well,
something.
that's just it, is she said that she was transmitting it to her
It
newspaper.
could have been a bluff. It could have
Oh,
been a
please,
bluff.
that was the biggest bluff ever.
I
Even if
know.
it was a bluff, are you going to take that chance?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
He's a criminal, at least criminal kingpin in his own realm. It's like, yeah, I can do anything I want to. So
All right, I've heard enough of
He
him.
was literally trying to say criminal mastermind, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't say it.
The only
What
thing
the
that guy was
fuck?
good at was watching NASCAR on his little screen.
First off, the guy was clearly not a criminal mastermind. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and go with Lou on this. The guy was a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Go ahead and draft! Go ahead and draft!
So let me see. What else we got? We got anything else on this episode?
Um,
No, I'm looking forward to next week.
Next week, yeah, I'm actually very highly looking forward to that episode. I'm looking forward to that episode, and of course the episode that follows. And then, because I think that those episodes are going to show us kind of what's to come for the season, because we're going to see a bunch of characters that we didn't see in Earth 1, and then we're probably going to see those characters on Earth 1 later. At least that's my theory. That's if anything, that's my wild speculation, is that we're going to be introduced to characters that we will soon be introduced to on Earth 1.
You know what's sad? That Flash last season didn't give us this many bad episodes in a row.
I know. I don't know, because you guys are excited for it. I'm not really too excited, to say the truth.
Well, next week looks cool. We get to see some Killer Frost action, some Deathstorm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nerdy Barry.
Yeah.
We get to see Barry act more of a nerd than what he does on Earth 1.
I was going to say nerdier Barry, because he's already pretty fucking nerdy.
Yeah, he's already nerdy enough.
I wouldn't be surprised that Iris and Barry are already together in Earth 2.
No, I mean, it could happen, but...
And here's the thing is, for some reason, Killer Frost knows knows about the multiple universes and is calling people out on it. He's all like, okay, who here is not from this universe, or whatever she said in that preview.
I hope they do well. The whole the Earth 2, everything nonsense. I hope it does well. But
I hope they do Wells as well. He needs to get laid.
Oh, yeah, true too.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Do we have any other wild speculation?
Well,
Mine was that we're gonna see heroes that we haven't seen yet on Earth 1.
Yeah, pretty much it's gonna be like, again, Harrison Wells sacrificed himself to save everyone else. That's how I see.
I'm still holding that torch for Green Lantern.
Shut up. Just shut up.
You're holding a torch for Green Lantern?
Shut up.
All the Green Lanterns were guys, right?
Yeah.
Just stop being gay.
He likes a black guy. He likes Jon Stewart. That's what he likes.
Fuck off. No, the fucking Green Lantern reference that we got last season. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Not
That's
really,
all
no.
you really get.
Yes, the pilot uniform that said Jordan.
Oh,
in the bar.
wow.
No. They mentioned one of their test pilots had gone missing.
Oh yeah,
Again.
okay. Sorry, there were
Wow.
two references then. There's the pilot uniform that said Jordan, and then there was the test pilot that went missing at Ferris Air. Yeah, there were.
No
two
one gives a
references.
fuck about Hal Jordan. I'm sorry.
Yes, they did.
I want to see Green Lantern in this universe. I don't care what they have to do. I don't care if they have to go to Fox and sell their soul to Lucifer in Los Angeles.
There we go.
Whedon, you do realize that you're not going to get him because of the movie that's coming out.
Fuck
Basically.
that. I still want it to happen.
The Lantern Corps is going to be seeing a lot of Green Lanterns. So
Well, I am hoping that the Green Lantern Corps is going to be infinitely better than the terrible Ryan Reynolds movie.
Ryan who? What? You mean Deadpool? Oh yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool's going to be cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it was Arrow in which we saw the pilot's jacket with the tag that said Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was the first episode of the season. It was a flashback where he got pushed off the top of a building by some junkie.
But in any case, if there's no other wild speculation, I'm going to wrap everything up. I want to thank everyone for watching. Check us out at geekstodaround.com, youtube.com/geekstodaround. Of course, you can give us a call at 801-609-4687. That's 801-609-GOTR. Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus. Of course, you can find us at Geeks to the Round, or email us at geekstodaround.com or at gmail.com. I want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.